The Where the Part at trek doesn't begin until March. Nelly has a major announcement, and we mean it. The Texas-born multi-talent is going to be embarking on a whale of a world tour, starting toward the end of March. It's going to be called the Where the Party at Tour and will also co-star multiple guests. Joining him on this trek will be Ja Rule, Eve, Fabolous, Jermaine Dupri, and even Saint Lunatics, more on that in a second. According to Hip Hop and More, this all being orchestrated to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Nelly's debut album, Country Grammar. There will be a total of 54 dates, and he will be hitting up countries including New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Europe. The first of those aforementioned countries will kick the world tour off. It will run from March 21st through September 19th and is being put together by Live Nation. Of course, not every special artist will not be able to perform at each country nor date. So, here's a little breakdown of who will be where. In Australia and New Zealand, Nelly will be with Saint Lunatics, Chingy, and Jermaine Dupri. Then, when he heads over to Canada, Ja Rule, Chingy, and Dupri will be joining him. Then, for Europe and the United Kingdom, they will be treated to Eve, Fabolous, and Dupri. Finally, for the United States and Toronto shows, the roster will be Nelly, Ja Rule, Eve, Chingy, and Dupri. Of course, there will be several stops in which the hitmaker will be by himself on stage. Sadly, and interestingly, Saint Lunatics are only going to be performing down under and in New Zealand. As we said earlier, we won't expound a little upon the whole Saint Lunatics situation. If you remember, it was just a couple of months ago when Nelly's former bandmates were trying to receive $50 million from him. This was going down because Lunatics members were claiming that he failed to give the songwriting credits for several cuts on the album that's being celebrated on this tour. Almost all of them have since backed out of the lawsuit back in November as they claim to not give their consent. However, Ollie is still seeking royalties, so he may not be joining Nelly on this tour. Still though, it's good to see them beginning to reconcile some.